it's your boy T-Bear here reaction. Today Music Monday. I originally was going to hold off to what I had listed on my news when they do new edition, but I started it and ready recorded. I had to pause it. I had to take care of a little man. I totally forgot to take it off pause, so a little irked because I kind of was into it, but I'm about to push it to a further day so where my memory's clear about it, so I make it a little more genuine. So, anyway, this is the shit we go through as reaction sometimes as well too. Some shit fuck up, was the sound don't work or anything, we record it and then shit comes out and then we kind of lose a little bit of genuine because we got to re-record it some way anyway. So I'm gonna push it another day so it'll be fresh out of my mind when I do it, so it'll still be genuine. But anyway, I'm gonna do some DJ Furio. I'm sorry, I'm just a little irked because I was kind of so into the video and that's nothing. So anyway, we're gonna check out 9 times rapper were sued for uncleared samples though. This is around time where, like, you know, sampling was becoming a big thing in hip hop, but to the point that then now artists wanted their money for it, and because they felt they was still in music. So around this time, we want to check out 9 times rappers were sued for uncleared sample. Even later on today, some folks had samples that wasn't that, you know, try to get away with it. Thought they were slicking away because one little part got cut out because they chopped it so good and you can't tell, but they picked it up. So anyway, we're gonna check out 9 times rappers were sued for uncleared samples. If my mood's a little irky because of me fucking up a video, I'm sorry. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's get it.
From the likes of De La Soul, Biz Markie, Jay-Z and Kanye West to Jay Dilla.
This is 9 times.
Damn, even Jay Dilla.
Rappers have been sued for using uncleared samples. So what exactly is sampling? According to Wikipedia, sampling is the reuse of a portion or sample of a sound
Go ahead.
of a sound recording in another recording. So that covers sampling from the original recording of the music, or copying the music or the lyrics. First up is the American rock band The Turtles with the track You Showed Me from 1968.
You showed me how to...
Quelle heure
Oh.
est-il?
Sampled by De La Soul on Transmitting Live from Mars on their classic 3 Feet High and Rising album from 1989. This was just one of many skips on the album and wasn't actually a full track. The Turtles sued for $2.5 million in 1991. Mark Volman from The Turtles said sampling is just a longer term for theft, and anybody who can honestly say sampling is some sort of creativity has never done anything creative. This ended up getting settled out of court, reportedly for $1.7 million in damages. Samples like this are one of the many reasons that De La Soul albums have only just very recently appeared on streaming services such as Spotify. Next up, the crazy story about how Lou Reed has the sole writing credit on a classic hip-hop track from 1990. Taken from Lou Reed's Walk on the Wild Side, a simple bass line used as a foundation for a Tribe Called Quest track, Can I Kick It?
Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Can I kick it?
In an interview with Rolling Stone magazine in 2015, the late great Five Dog from A Tribe Called Quest said, "I remember with Jive there was a problem with the sample being cleared. I don't think they cleared the sample, and instead of Lou Reed saying you can't use it, he said you can use it, but I get all the money from that." The crazy thing with that is that there's several samples used on that track, not just a Lou Reed bass line. So him claiming 100% of the royalties seems quite harsh. But if you look at the label on the release, it has Lou Reed down as the sole writing credit. Next up, the story about how Jay-Z and Timbaland got sued for mutilating the moral rights of an Egyptian musician.
Oh, Big
So the
Pimpin'.
Jay-Z track
Big
Big
Pimpin'.
Pimpin'
I
took a
did
sample
hear about
from an
this.
Egyptian musician, Sam
Oh yeah, I did hear about this. Oh yeah.
Ramsey. They said that they thought the sample was in the public domain, but then paid out to EMI a sum of $100,000 for rights to use the sample. But in 2007, his nephew, Osama Fahmy, sued, saying the song had mutilated his uncle's moral rights.
Why?
And under Egyptian law required
Oh,
permission
yep.
of the author or his heirs.
Parts with nothing, y'all be frontin'. Me give my heart to a woman, not for nothing, never happened. I'll be
Cut myself on these mics.
The case was eventually thrown out after 8 years in court, stating
8
that
years?
the nephew
Damn.
did not have standing to pursue his infringement claim. He'd already signed away his economic rights to the song. Next up, the hilarious case of Vanilla Ice claiming his bass line for Ice Ice Baby wasn't a sample. This is what he had to say at the time.
Sampled them from him, but it's not the same bass line. Like it goes ding 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 ding.
That's why third base came at him.
Ding 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 ding. That's the way theirs goes. Ours goes ding 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 ding. A little bitty change. It's not the same.
Well, let's have a listen to them, because I
It's the
think
same.
they are the same.
They're the same. Yep.
Yo, man, let's get out of here.
Queen and Bowie were having none of it and threatened a copyright infringement claim. The case eventually settled for an undisclosed amount, which was later revealed to be $4 million. Bowie and Queen members also received songwriting credits on the track. Yeah, nice try, Van Winkle. Next up is the case of J Dilla and Madlib
Oh, yeah,
being
this one right
ordered
here.
to destroy all remaining copies of their album Champion Sound.
Ooh.
This all came down to the track The Red,
The Red.
which used an unauthorised sample of a Chris Williamson song, Shine On Straight Arrow.
Oh, that song, yeah.
She took a disliking to the lyrics used on the
Of course.
J-Lid track,
Yep.
specifically when Madlib says, mostly shitty women. She reportedly said, I'm not having that, take it off the album.
Yeah.
All remaining copies of the Champion Sound album from 2003 were ordered to be destroyed, and the reissue of the album in 2007 contained an alternate version of the track. Next up, Pharoah Monch being ordered to destroy...
It was let's see you covered. There's a similar story with that as well too. I told you this probably previous ago. Biggie did original sample. He had an original sample for Me and My Bitch. It was sampling a song that Stevie Wonder wrote for Minnie Riperton. And so actually he did a demo version with them two. Him did a duet as a demo version of it as well too. But still, let me see. Let's take a little trip, something like that. It's called, let me see, Minnie Riperton. I think it's Take a Little Trip or something like that. I done played it on as like a cocktail song later on. Yeah, pretty much Take a Little Trip. I mean, there's the risk. There's the official versions on her album. It's just her singing it, but it's a demo with her and Stevie Wonder out though. But still, and Stevie Wonder didn't want him to use that because of the lyrics, for the lyrics reason well too. So yeah.
destroy all copies of a single of his. This all came down to the unauthorised use of a sample from a Godzilla vs. Mothra
shit.
soundtrack, used on the single
Simon
Simon
Says,
Says
damn.
on his Eternal Affairs album in 1999.
Throw your hands in the sky. Weezer's in the back, sipping yak, y'all, what's up? Girls, rub on your titties.
A statement at the time said the company sued, and now Rawkus is having to remove the song from Pharaoh's album Internal Affairs,
Wow.
and he's even destroying all the singles. This agreement settles the $500,000 lawsuit. Well, they ain't getting their hands on my copy. Next up, Biz Markie, one of the few cases that didn't get settled out of court and came down to a judge to make the final decision. In 1991, Biz released an album called I Need a Haircut, and on that was a track called Alone Again. This featured a sample from a Gilbert O'Sullivan track called Alone Again Naturally.
I was on my way to 100. I saw this death bench, yo, that's my man Cliff. As I flagged him down, he pulled to the side.
Biz Markie and his label did initially try to clear the sample through O'Sullivan, but when they was declined, they released the song anyway. In court, the judge found Biz Markie guilty of infringing on O'Sullivan's copyright and ordered him to pay $250,000 in damages. They also barred any further copies of the single or album from being sold.
Damn.
And crazily referred the matter to criminal court on the grounds that Biz was liable for theft. This never ended up happening though. This next case is about Luke, aka Luther Campbell, former frontman of 2 Live Crew, and his attempt to sue 50 Cent for copying his lyrics in his hit In the Club. In 1994, under the name Luke, he released a track called It's Your Birthday, where he's claiming 50 Cent copied the lyrics and profited from it.
Let's hear this.
It's your birthday, go Sheila. It's your birthday, go Ferdy. It's your birthday, go Ferdy. It's your birthday. Shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon'
That's ridiculous. In my opinion, I get what he's trying to do, but in my opinion, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, anybody can say that shit, but people been saying, "Go, what's the name of your birthday?" since the day of time. So even Robbie's, but is I guess.
sip a card like it's your birthday.
The case was dismissed and
Yeah,
found that
thank
the
you.
disputed phrase was a common, unoriginal and
Thank you.
non-copyrightable element of the song and was not entitled to copyright protection.
Nice try, Luke.
Moreover, outside of the opening phrase, there are almost no similarities between the works, and the average person would not confuse the 2 songs. Looks like Luke was trying to get paid there, but it didn't pay off in the end.
He tried it.
Next up is the case of the estate of Notorious B.I.G. and the producer Easy Mo B being sued for an uncleared sample. The track in question is The What off his Ready to Die album.
Okay.
1985.
But hey, around that, they say that he has some more. If you see, there's a mixtape out with Biggie's original samples of songs as well too, and that's how that about the Minnie Ripton sample. But this might be part of it as well too.
There was a sample taken from a Leroy Hudson track, and it was the very, very end of the track that was sampled.
Used to get feels on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the
Yeah, he
dick.
kind of cut it. He cut it pretty good, but he caught that. But got caught.
There's no dispute over the fact that it was a sample, but negotiations had been going on out of court, with Leroy Hudson allegedly claiming for 50% of the royalties. Biggie's estate reckons that only 2 non-sequential tones were taken from the original, and that they were modified for the new track. And such usage constitutes fair use under US copyright law, so no infringement took place. Biggie's estate countersued, taking Hudson to court, saying that no actual infringement took place. The court agreed with Biggie's estate and dismissed the case without leave to amend, meaning the case could not be amended and refiled for a second try. All the beats you've been hearing in the background are my own productions. You can stream them on Spotify and any music
Cool. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
streaming service, and you can download
check it out when you get a
from the
chance.
link in description from my Bandcamp page. As always, thanks for watching.
Alright, yeah, this was good. This was good how you did this though too. I gotta stop the other video from starting. But anyway, yeah, this was a good video for sure. So yeah, good amount of stuff. There's more stories I heard as well too about stuff going on today. You know, Riz's first song as the Prince Rakeem. Heard a story through the show that he originally sampled got to be free by Dennis Williams, but they got he used a different sample because it didn't get clear as well too. And like I said, another Biggie song from their album, Me and My Bitch. Steve Wonder told him made him pull it because of the lyrics and everything. Same situation with Chris Williams, with J-Lib as well too. But yeah, other than that, yeah, shit happens, you know. Other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.